Mom. Hey, Mom. Are we going to a funeral or something?
I picked those out while you were in the shower. They're for your interview. Smart casual to a funeral.
Right, but why did you think that I would
Well,
need
I
those
couldn't
things?
find a single thing in your closet
Why would you? I don't live here.
or in your bags.
You went through my
So
things
I
now?
went up in the attic through your father's things and scrounged those up. I gave everything a once over with the iron, so you're all set. Shouldn't you be hitting the road?
I mean, it's 9 o'clock. My interview is at 3:30.
But it's in the city.
Yeah, but my bus doesn't leave till 11.
Well, you never know about that darn Lincoln Tunnel. The
Mom,
traffic can back
mom,
up.
mom, just relax, okay? I'm gonna go get some breakfast now. I'll read the paper and then I will go back upstairs, lie down on my bed, and stare up at the ceiling for an hour or so. And at some point, I will pick up my own clothes, walk downtown, and catch my
But
bus.
James,
Mom, even if my bus gets hijacked by terrorists
you
or,
shouldn't
or,
even
or we
joke
get caught
about
in
such a
traffic for an
thing.
hour, I would still have ample time to get from the Port Authority to the audition, which will
When
then be
President
completely fine.
Clinton visited the UN, the city was gridlocked for days.
No, it wasn't.
I was so. I saw it on the Today Show.
Yeah, but I live there.
Well, not anymore.
Look, any traffic once I get in is irrelevant since I will be walking to the interview anyway.
What?
It's like 10 blocks from the Port Authority. I could grab a bite, buy some heroin, hire a hooker, and literally crawl to my audition with half an hour to spare. So what do you say, Mom? Can we give it a rest?
Divorced beheaded died. Divorced beheaded survived.
What?
Nothing. You know, blue blazers never go out of style.
Mom, do you know what a swing wears to work?
What's a swang?
A software engineer? Me?
Now, how would I know that?
Exactly.
But I
No, Mom,
do know.
do you remember the last time that you laid out clothes for me?
Cindy Johnson's wedding. No,
Nope.
no,
No,
that
you've
was.
never laid out clothes for me. Never, ever.
Of course I did. When you and your brother were
When
little.
we were little, you made us dress ourselves and keep our rooms straight and be ridiculously early for everything. All habits that I have retained to this day.
You're welcome.
So why would you think that I
All right,
need
all
you?
right, all right. Suit yourself. Get it? Suit yourself.
Haha. Right. That's a good one, Mom.
Suit yourself.
Now, what makes you think they hated you?
Well, maybe not hated, but disregarded. I mean, they can smell the desperation.
Yeah, maybe it was your mom's potpourri.
Oh, if you think it was bad before, the bowls have gotten bigger and smellier. It's first night back in my room, I practically gagged on the shit.
Oh, wow. But how is she aside from the potpourri?
Yeah, she's older, a little nuttier. Maybe it's just living by herself so long. She picked this for me.
I was wondering. I can't remember the last time I saw you in a jacket.
It's my dad's. She laid it on my bed while I was in the shower.
No.
Oh yeah.
When you worked at NMG, you wore whatever you wanted, jeans or
Well, that's
shirt.
because I already had the job, and I was valued. The first few years, anyway.
Well, it was nice of you to wear it for her.
Well, not really. I kind of left the house in sweats and a t-shirt just to piss her off. I had this in a gym bag and I changed it at the Port Authority. So, how goes it? You still killing it down on 10th Street?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's no need to be modest. You worked for your success. You deserve it.
Well, thanks. Now,
Yeah.
if I only had time for a personal life.
So, how's Nash?
He still meows at night. He misses you.
Oh, well, that's because I'm an easy mark. You want me to take him back to PA with me?
What, your mom's still allergic, isn't she?
Yeah, but that's not your problem. I mean, I bought him without telling you anyway. I could just ride uptown with you, pop upstairs, put him in a carrying
Yeah,
case.
let's just stick to the original plan. I'll hold on to him until you find something in the city.
Well, I'm glad one of us is optimistic. I mean, do you know any places that are zero down with zero every month?
Once you find a job, I mean, there's always Brooklyn and
Equally impossible.
Queens, Jersey.
Yeah, I should have majored in chem instead of comp sci. Could use mom's garage to pull a Walter White.
When's your bus?
It's that great to see me, huh?
No, come on, Jim. You know I didn't mean that.
No, we're all good. We're good. We checked in as agreed. Nothing's changed. Clearly, you're still paying all the rent on our apartment, and we're still, whatever. But yeah, at the very least, you don't have to look at my unemployed ass splattered all over the couch when you get home every night, right? I'm not mad or anything, by the way. You had every right to kick me out.
Oh, so that's the story now? I kicked you out because you're not working?
That's not the story?
No, it was never about the money. And it sure wasn't about Nash.
Okay. Well, so look, if we're all good, then I'll just be on my way. All right. Hasta luego, chica.
Hello out there. Oh, I've always wanted to do this. I've been singing in choirs my whole life, but I've always been too shy to sing solo. When I was a little girl, I sang the duet from Hansel and Gretel, but I was shaking so badly. My knees were literally knocking. I never got up the courage to stand up in front of people again. But this isn't really real, so I thought, what a wonderful opportunity. James?
Sure thing, Rosie. And it's Jimmy here, dollface.
Oh, how wonderful! Ladies, isn't this every mother's dream? A son who plays the piano. Say, Jimmy, you all set?
You know it, babe.
When the little bluebird, who has never said a word, starts to sing spring, spring. When the little bluebell in the bottom of the dell starts to ring, ding, ding. When the little blue clerk in the middle of his work sings a tune to the moon up above. Well, it's nature, that's all, simply telling us to fall in love. And that's why birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. In Spain, the best upper sets do it. Lithuanians, and let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. The Dutch in old Amsterdam do it. Not to mention the Finns. Folks in Siam do it. Think of Siamese twins. Some Argentines without means do it. People say in Boston even beans do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Hey, Jimmy, there's the second verse, you know?
Sorry, doll.
Gee, I was just getting warmed up.
There are other acts waiting in the wings. Always other acts.
But there'll be time later. Right, Jimmy? Jimmy? Oh.
In case you can't tell, I'm supposed to be grilling some shit. They wanted me to pretend, but I said, can I at least use an implement so I don't feel like some improv douche? So I'm grilling some kind of meat, and in a second I'll have a beer in my hand just to complete the whole picture. Personally, I dig baking pies. That's how I'm making it through this fucking pandemic till everything opens up and we can get off this fucking Zoom shit. Oh, and this actress and I are playing multiple roles. They're selling it to us like it's a real acting tour de force. More like a real way to save money. Ah. Thanks.
Sue says, how much longer?
What the fuck? It takes what it takes.
You want me to take that answer back to her?
Yeah.
It smells good.
So, Mom's not feeling so great, huh?
Yeah. She said she needed a little rest, but hey, she sent along the potato salad.
Wegmans, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You're not buying the rest thing, huh?
You know how it is with Sue and Mom.
I figured that's what you were thinking, but you haven't been around the past couple years. They get along fine now. So, you've been home like a month, right? What's the plan?
What else? Find a job, move back to the city, or, at least close enough to commute.
Well, what about taking a job around here?
Oh, yeah?
Down, but I'm not suggesting anything permanent, just something to keep you busy. Maybe save up a little dough while you're figuring out your next move.
And my next move is figured. It's just, there's some considerations.
Right. You guys are just taking a break, giving each other some space.
Yeah, more or less. What?
Come on, Jim. You ever seen a couple come back from that?
Well, whatever happens, Mom's is just a pit stop, all right? If things don't work out in the city, maybe I'll move out west.
West? Like California West?
Maybe you haven't heard, Mike, but they're kind of into tech out there.
That and everything else. Crazy liberal fuckers.
Well, New York's got plenty of liberals too, Mike.
You know what I mean. At least New York's like real life. Murders, graffiti, 9/11. Still, I'm glad you're keeping Mom company for a while. She's getting kind of squirrely.
I mean, you and the kids, they're close by, right?
We're an hour away. Then her and Sue. Anyways, it's just nice for Mom to have you around for a while, that's all. Me too, brother. Now go tell the old lady the burgers are ready.
Yeah.
Hey, love you, brother. Seriously.
Good morning.
Dottie! Well, isn't this a nice surprise? Wait, is it Thursday already? Oh, I better go get dressed.
Oh no, Rosie, your appointment isn't until tomorrow. We have coffee on Wednesdays.
Yes. Choir practice on Monday, coffee on Wednesday, Thursdays.
Thursday I drive you.
Yes, I remember.
Well, from now on, maybe James might want to drive you.
Well, I can't seem to keep anything straight these days. With all the fuss.
How do you like having your son back?
Oh, it's like he never left. Well, speak of the devil. James, you remember Mrs. Brennan?
Sure. Hi, Mrs. Brennan.
So you're settling in?
Like I never left.
He's still hoping his fiancée will take him back. But 6 years and no ring. Why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? Well, I better go get the coffee started and heat up the sticky buns. Now, you take yours with half and half, don't you?
Will you be joining us?
Oh.
Young people don't drink coffee. And I'm sure he's got better things to do than sit around yakking with a couple of old ladies.
So, how are you holding up?
Life goes on.
Well, your mother said you were looking for a job, and I know someone at the university. I'm sure it's below your pay grade, but I could ask around.
Thank you, Mrs. Brennan, but I don't think that
Oh,
that's
please,
gonna...
Dolores.
Right. Sorry. Thank you for the offer, but I've been interviewing in the city, and something will come up there eventually.
Oh, well, wouldn't that be an awful long drive every day? Or, oh, would you be taking the bus?
Well, no, I mean, once I get a job, I should be able to afford something close enough to Manhattan to take the train. Maybe Queens or Jersey. You know, I'm kind of just playing it by ear.
Would you like me to bring everything out here?
I'll be right in. James, would you do me a favor? I have a china hutch that needs moving, and I could use a pair of strong arms. And if you were free this afternoon, would you terribly mind stopping by my house later today?
He'd be glad to, wouldn't you, honey?
No problem.
Well, it's not far, right next to the church.
Which church?
What a question. The one we go to every Sunday.
Well, I haven't been to church since I was 12.
Come with me this Sunday.
I'm an atheist.
Oh, we're back to that again.
I've been an atheist my entire life, Mom.
How can you look at the world and not believe that there's some higher
There's
power?
my address.
Thank you. I will stop by later today, Dolores.
Wonderful. I will see you then.
You shouldn't call your elders by their first names. It's disrespectful.
She asked me to.
She was just being polite.
Hey, folks, we got a guest star. Take it away, Mrs. Brett.
Thank
Dolores.
you, James. I just want to tell you a little something. I'm not a singer like your mother.
Oh, nonsense. You've got the stage. It's your song. You go right ahead, Dottie.
Well, this is from a show I saw in the city way back when. It's with Lucille Ball, if you can believe it.
Sounds peachy. Let's hear it.
A yeller parasol and a pink mink shawl, warming her when it's raining. That's what I want for Rosie. That's what I've got in mind. A feller with a grin and a noble chin, 6 foot tall and cozy. That's what I want for Rosie. Lay off the other kind. Though things have been tough and often enough, she tells me that I'm all wet. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I'm hoping to get. Understand, dear? And while she's passing through, there's her old pal too, trotting along beside her. So when her days get bluer, he'll be there to hold her hand. Oh, I can see the day when she'll waltz away like there was nothing to it. What would it take to do it? A sweetheart, it'd be so grand. Now, if you're in touch, please give her that much, and I will be in your debt. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I'm hoping to get.
Fuck, Mike. Why didn't you tell me?
Because she asked me not to. Maybe she didn't want to bother you because you were going through all that shit with your fiance. I don't know. And when I heard you were moving back, I figured it'd come up sooner or later.
It would come up? Gee, you should have told me.
Maybe, but it is what it is. The facts on the ground are the facts on the ground. She didn't tell you, I didn't tell you, but now you know. So what are you going to do?
How the fuck should I know, man? That's why I'm talking to you before I confront her. Not confront her. I need some information. I need some fucking data first.
I don't know any more than you do. What did she tell you? Mom's friend from the choir. What's her face?
Dolores, Mrs. Brennan. She said a few months back, Mom started complaining about feeling bloated and crampy.
she's past all the woman shit, right?
She tells Mom to go see a doctor, but Mom blows it off. And then one day she can't get out of bed, and she ends up in the emergency room over at St. Luke's. They did some tests. They brought in a specialist, and they found out she's got ovarian cancer. Stage 4.
Okay, that's pretty much what I know too, except for the last part. Well, could be worse.
How? How worse?
Well, it's only stage 4, right? It could have been like 9 or 10.
Stage 4 is the max, Mike. Like DEFCON 5, right? Stage 3 sucks. Stage 4 is like practically.
I get it, but they're on it, right? With the chemo and shit. Mom told me that was going pretty well.
I mean, who knows? Dolores has been taking her every week. She says Mom's dealing with it okay. She's not horribly sick or losing her hair.
Well, that's good.
But she isn't sure Mom's telling her everything, so I mean, I need to talk to her oncologist.
Makes sense. Go for it.
Yeah, well, there's this thing called the HIPAA law, Mike, and it says the doctor can't talk to anyone else without the patient's consent, but I can't get Mom's consent when she hasn't even told me what is going on yet. So, I mean, I can't just ignore this and wait until she keels over.
I got an idea. Why don't you just pretend like she already told you? Like, you could just start talking about the chemo, kind of casual. Like it's part of a prior conversation. If she goes along, great. If she acts surprised, then you just tell her she already told you, but she just must have forgot.
Okay, so we're gaslighting her? Like, we want to make her think she's got Alzheimer's too?
Hey.
Why don't I just tell her it was all a dream?
It was just an idea. You don't crucify people when they're spitballing. You think they could have passed the fucking Constitution if people were afraid to throw out ideas?
Okay. I mean, what if she finds out that I know and she still won't tell me what's going on?
Then that's her business. Nothing you can do but wait till she asks for help.
Oh, so I'm just supposed to sit here and twiddle my thumbs and wait for her to drop dead? You know, sort of like you've been doing?
Look, I know you're upset, but what the fuck do you want from me? When she told me she was feeling bloated and shit, I said, if it's bothering you that much, Mom, go see someone. She said she took some Tums and it went away. That's all I knew. Until she dropped the cancer bomb. Look, whatever happens, just think about this. It's damn fucking fortunate that you're here just when she needs you. I mean, it dovetails pretty good with your own situation.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, I get the living together thing. For a while, it's like a test drive, right? But if you're not sure she's the one after how many years? Hey, if you're getting the milk for free, why sign an offer sheet on the fucking cow? You don't negotiate against yourself. That's business 101. You want to hit me, don't you? Go ahead. Better than holding it in. Fair warning, I'll kick your ass. But still might be worth it. Sometimes a good tussle can bring guys closer together. Not women, though. They never forgive anything.
God, you're just such a dick.
Yeah? I guess you think I don't give a shit about other people because I'm practical. Well, fuck you then. There's a difference between caring about people and telling them how to run their goddamn lives.
Weren't you just telling me how to run my life?
Not at all. It's just offering some perspective.
One day, I was married to a handsome, successful man, a man's man. The next day, he was gone, and the three of us were left all on our own. Oh, yes, he was a wonderful man, a romantic. And what a father, playing ball with the boys in the backyard, taking them to Cub Scout meetings. Oh.
What? He was always away on business or playing golf, and when he was at home, he was sitting in his chair with
when
the
he was
scotch
taken from us. So young. My boys saved my sanity. Why, they used to put on little scenes, little skits to cheer me up. Oh, how about another one, just for old time's sake?
Skits? What are you talking about?
Poor Pops is dead, our poor Pops is dead. All gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and it wasn't very old. Oh, why did such a feller have to die? Your turn, brother.
Poor Pops is pooped. Poor Poppy Pops is pooped. He's looking oh so peaceful and serene.
And serene.
He's all laid out to rest, with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never been so clean.
Folks, we are gathered here to mourn the passing of our daddy, the husband of this here woman. Pops was one of the kind of sort of men that made our country great, working so hard for this family that he overlooked his own health till one day his heart just blowed a gasket. But the folks that really knowed him know that beneath them business suits he always wore, there beat a heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Now, see, the older he got, why, the less he talked. But that don't mean there weren't nothing on his mind, oh no. Of course, he loved to fish and play cards with his friends. Oh, that's right, Ma. He sure did love to knock that little white ball all over creation. But when there's little fellas, why, he even found time to play catch in the backyard.
Poor Pops is pooped, his soul done blew the coop. He turned all blue and throwed up his last meal.
Weren't nothing to be done by his woman or his son, because poor Pop had thrown up all his meal.
Poor Pops. Poor Pops.
She said she'll be right back.
What's that?
Cindy, she's making copies. She said she'll be right back.
Yeah. Grab a seat, Ma. I'll wait up here.
It's not so crowded today.
Oh, it was Central Park Station 5 minutes ago. Are you a new patient?
Yes. Oh, I mean, no. Just checking in.
Oh, so you're finished with your chemo, your last course?
Oh, well, we'll see.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Have you been seeing Dr. Corday a long time?
Oh, no, it's been 4 years since the surgery. Now I only come in every 3 months to say hi, knock wood.
That's a lovely headscarf. Where did you get it?
Oh, my nephew bought it for me online. It's from headscarfs.com.
But you have hair.
Oh, it came back.
But why do you wear a headscarf?
Well, he sent me so many pretty ones and gives me an excuse not to color anymore.
Where the hell is the doctor? I mean,
They're back there. They just have a lot of catching up to do after the holiday.
Dr. Corday was on vacation with his family in the Caribbean. They go to such interesting places and such a beautiful bunch. Have you seen the pictures of his family?
No pictures. I was at his son's bris last year.
His office is covered with pictures of his children.
And his wife, she's gorgeous. They were just down in Aruba.
Oh, I thought they were in the Caribbean.
hey, why don't you take a seat, Mom?
Well, I'm just waiting for
Yeah,
Cindy
but
to
just
come.
take a load off, Mom, will you? Hello?
You shouldn't do that. It's rude.
Well, it's rude to keep people waiting.
Can I help you?
Hi, my mother is here to see Dr. Corday.
Hello, Rose.
Hello, Cindy.
We'll call her when the doctor's ready for her.
Okay, could you give me some idea of how long that's going to be?
We're very busy this morning. We're moving as fast as we can.
You didn't say thank you.
Thank you for what? We've been standing here for like 10 minutes.
They don't keep people waiting on purpose. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're playing cards back there.
Is this your son?
Oh, no. He's my boyfriend.
Oh, he's a nice boy taking his mother to the doctors and watching out for you.
Well, he's not a boy anymore, and he's still single. Can you imagine?
Divorced.
No, he's never been married.
Oh, my nephew's never married either. He's 45. He lives in the city.
Oh, what a coincidence. James just moved back from New York a month ago.
Oh, is he gay? My nephew's gay.
No, James had a fiancée, but she broke off their engagement.
Oh, that's a shame. Did she meet someone else? Or maybe she needed to find herself. These girls.
I don't know. He won't tell me anything. But I think she just got fed up. Well, can you blame her? Why pay for the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Okay, listen, Mom, why don't we I'm sure this lady has better things to do than delve into my private life.
No, not really.
My. But that certainly is a lovely headscarf. We old ladies still have our vanity.
Oh. And if I don't like one, I can just send it back. But my nephew's got great taste. He's gay. Oh, I already told you that. Chemo brain. And it's only been 4 years. How long have you been on chemo?
Not long.
4 months.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's what Mrs. Brennan told me.
Oh, well, then.
You look fine.
Knock on wood. My CA 125 is going down. What was that last count, James?
Oh, I don't know. This is the first time I've had the honor of speaking to the good doctor.
Well, it's down to 1,000 or something. So, getting better.
Jackie?
Oh, that's my bus.
It was nice to meet you, Jackie.
Oh, and you too, Rose. And you too, young man.
James.
James. See you in the funny papers.
Does it usually take this long? I mean, we were right on time.
Do you have somewhere to go?
Say, Mom.
Yes, dear.
Nothing. I guess I forgot what I was going to say.
Darling, I'm the one who's supposed to have chemo brain. Is there anything on your mind?
No, Mom, I really just, no.
We're ready for you now, Rose.
See? I told you.
Is your son joining you today?
Oh, no. He's not my son. He's my boyfriend. Him. He's just here for moral support.
No. The whole reason I came in today was to talk to Dr. Courtenay.
Oh, well, I don't think that's allowed, honey. Remember, you called and they told you they couldn't speak to you.
But that was because you hadn't signed the HIPAA form yet, and that's why I came in today
But
with
there's
you.
a legal issue, James. It's very complicated.
Oh, if he's here with you, there's no problem.
Oh, I see.
Of course, sometimes it's best if the patient sees the doctor by herself first. Then, when they're ready, they can call you in.
That's right. James, you just stay out here for a bit. We'll call you in if we need you.
Yeah, but Mom...
Honey, you just wait out here for now. Just to be on the safe side.
I don't know this one, Mom.
Oh, yes, you do. You're playing it.
Apparently.
There are so many fabulous faraway places to see.
Oh, yeah, you took me to see this movie when I was
Such as
5.
Mexico, Sweden, Hawaii, Japan, and Capri.
How about a day trip to Philly?
There's so
instead?
many exciting and wonderful places, much more inviting than Strawbridge or Macy's. Pleasant as home is, it isn't what Rome is, so why stay there when there are so many fabulous faraway places to see?
Hey, Dolores?
Why should Spain and Tahiti and Rio just be only names to you and me? I feel certain there are people who will be glad to know there. So tell me, why don't we get up and go there? Go to those fabulous places where we long to be. Go to Bangkok and Hong Kong and Paris and Venice, Tokyo and Cairo and Lisbon and London. Wonderful, fabulous places we're longing to see.
Exactly how many fabulous places are
Just
there?
humor her. It makes her happy.
When I think of the warm Caribbean, I see a new world for you and me.
I'd give anything just to have one single day there.
And once we get there, I know that we'll stay there. Stay in those fabulous places where we long to be. Such as Siam,
Sienna,
Vienna,
Verona,
Java,
Jamaica,
Bombay.
Barcelona.
Show me those fabulous places I'm longing to see.
My dear lady, you seem to have entirely missed the point. Of course there are fabulous places on any grand tour.
Will we see them?
We will. But the point of the journey is science and finding a cure. That's the true allure. We'll ponder and probe the tubes of fallopian, study and research cures cornucopian.
That sounds horrendous.
No, it's tremendous and well worthwhile. We'll make detailed inquiries of each adenoma we find.
Adenomas?
Tumors, a kind. We'll study the ways of your womb till the cures of your cancer is quite divine. We'll investigate germ cells and stem cells and stromals. Question the Chinese on cures extra normal. These are the fabulous places we ought to explore.
Places like Ireland.
Romania.
No, Ruritania.
We'll chase that damn cancer from here to Tasmania.
Show me those fabulous places I'm longing to see.
Your buddy didn't show up, huh?
Oh, he's always late.
Hey, you want me to take this back and put it in the fridge?
No, fuck him, right?
Hey, buddy. Sorry, I'm late. I had to pull over for a sec. This client was yakking my fucking ear off. Yeah. Thanks for meeting me halfway. You pay for these yet?
No, not yet.
Hey, hon, bring me the check, will you?
Don't do that, man.
I got like 20 minutes though before
I know, but
I
you
gotta
don't
pick
have
up
to, you don't have to
Lindsay
both
from
for both of our drinks.
Why not? I got more money than you.
You don't have to rub that in my face.
I'm trying to be considerate. Wait. What's with all that hair, James? Why are you rubbing that in my face?
Okay.
So don't be an asshole. Just say thanks and take it.
All right.
Wow. Look what they done to this place. Damn, used to be such a dive, remember?
No, I've never been here before.
Well, back in the day, before they raised the drinking age in Jersey to 21, we used to Dukes of Hazzard it across the state line, hit this place all the time with our fake IDs. The old guy didn't give a shit. He just wanted to sell beer.
Oh, so your friend finally showed up.
Oh, he's no friend. He's my brother.
Here you go. Now you better take it now before my brother gets offended enough to order another.
That's...
Fucking MILFs, man. Can't get enough of them. I could do without the tattoos, though.
Well,
Fancy beer, hot bartenders. Good food, too, I bet. Everything's getting so...
gentrified?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I guess it's a good thing in general. But there's no place left to smoke anymore. Used to be you could hardly see the biker chicks through the haze.
I thought you didn't miss smoking.
Well, hell yeah, I miss it. I'd just rather live. But something's wrong if you can't smoke somewhere. It's supposed to be a free country, you know? Fucking politically correct bullshit.
You said you only had 20 minutes.
Right, 10 now. What? Hey, hold on a sec. Straight to voicemail. Shit. Should have picked that up, probably. Important client. But this is important, so what's the word? Give me an update.
I mean, Mom's still sick.
Okay, how are you holding up?
Me? Oh, I'm good. I'm cancer-free.
Oh, come on, Jim. Don't be a dick. I'm trying to have a productive conversation here.
Listen, man, what do you want me to say? Come over and see for yourself.
I will. It's just hard to pull everybody together on the same day. The kids have swimming, soccer, fucking ballet. Sue has work, and she's the chair of this fucking bullshit homeschool group now. We're talking about coming over next weekend, actually. I mean, the weekend after next weekend.
Okay, well, couldn't you just swing by yourself?
I wish when I'm not working, I'm shuttling the kids around like a fucking Uber guy.
Bring a kid or two with you. Then, even if we stop in for like 15 minutes.
I wish it were that easy. I live in another state, Jim.
30 minutes away.
Maybe on the weekend, but with traffic and all the construction on 22, it's more like an hour. And Sue's got the kids scheduled out to like the millisecond.
All right, okay, fuck it then. Just forget it, Mike. Jesus. I mean, you think you can make the funeral? I don't know if I'll be able to give you much notice, but I wouldn't expect you to be there for the viewing or the service, obviously. But maybe if Sue allows Jupiter to align with Pluto, you could do a quick drive by the cemetery and throw some flowers out the window. Mike?
Shh. Okay, go on.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Mike. What the fuck,
I
man?
told the guy is an important client. I had to make sure it wasn't something urgent.
Was it?
Nah, the asshole just watches Fox Business too much. So look, I got like 10 minutes.
Okay. Hey, answer me something, Mikey. Suppose I hadn't moved out here purely by coincidence. Who would be looking after Mom right now? She'd be all alone every day, wouldn't she?
I guess we would have hired a nurse or something.
A nurse? Well, she doesn't need a nurse. She needs her family.
And you're there, Jesus. Sue does the same fucking thing. Picks fights about what ifs and maybe. Shit that'll never happen. So hey, why not fight about it?
Don't change the subject here.
I'm
Mike.
not. I got a wife and kids. And I got a mom and I got a brother, and it's goddamn hard to make you all happy.
Well, I thought you said Mom and Sue were getting along better nowadays.
Because they never see each other. I'm not saying Sue can't be a pain in the ass sometimes, but Mom has that woman's way of fucking with other women. Guys can't even see it. It goes right over our heads, but they'll carry a fucking grudge to the grave.
Okay, so she's going to hold that against Mom now, because she's fucking dying.
Why do you have to keep saying that? Mom's dying. She's dying.
Because she is. She is.
We're all dying, Jim. You shouldn't pull that out unless it's imminent. Now, did the doctor say she's got a week to live or a month? Now, last week you said she was feeling better.
Yeah, better than the week before. It's back and forth. That's how this works. It's not like Dad, where, boom, it's over all at once. But you don't come back from stage 4 ovarian cancer. It's just a matter of time.
While you've been in the city all these years, I've been watching over her finances.
Yeah, well, that's your job, isn't it? You get paid a commission, don't you?
You think I'd take a commission from my own mother? Fuck you. Sometimes I think I'd like to knock you upside your fucking head.
I apologize, okay? I'm sorry.
I've been helping Mom keep her accounts straight since we were kids. Becoming the executor just made it official. I'm not asking for a high five or anything. And you drew the short straw right now, no question. But you don't know what it's like in my shoes.
You want to trade?
Okay, so what do you want me to do? Just tell me one thing.
Come for a visit.
Okay, I'm there. This week. Or next. What else? You want me to phone all the cousins and tell them to come see her before it's too late? Seriously, if we're to that point, I'll get right on the fucking phone and you'll have more help than you know what to do with.
Let me think about it.
Look, Jim, I appreciate everything you're doing. I really do. But the facts are that I've got a family to worry about, and you're at a point in your life when you can do this. It is what it is. When this is all over, I owe you. Big time. I'll put it in fucking writing if you want.
I just want you to come over once in a while. That's all.
Okay, I will, but just try to understand. That ought to do it. Kiss that foxy fucking MILF goodbye for me. I love you, brother.
Oh, Dolores.
Oh, well, not exactly. They wanted to remind you about the...
Oh, is that really necessary?
I'm afraid so.
I have to put it on right now? In front of everybody?
Well, technically you really should have put it on during intermission. Oh,
I was in the little girl's room.
I...
Oh. And I have to wear this for the rest of the show?
Not for the rest of the show, no.
Can't you talk to someone about this? You're a woman. You understand? People want to be entertained. They don't want to see this.
No, I am sorry, but it is, not my decision. And if I make a fuss, they can always find another actress.
Don't be silly. No one could replace you.
Oh, that is so sweet of you to say, but honey, I was on Broadway before this damn COVID, and now I'm right back in Georgia doing 5 loads of laundry a day. But this is all we got right now, so what else are we going to do? Just got to keep putting this stuff out there and hope somebody will notice. So put your wig on, keep your chin up.
When was the last time you had this tune?
Oh, don't be so high and mighty. You sound like Frank,
Miss Frank.
our choir director. Everything's always flat or sharp. Still, if you weren't such a fuss budget, we wouldn't have sung so many wonderful pieces. Just last year, we did an entire Bach cantata, Sheep May Safely Graze. Yes, that's it.
No, you don't have to be in the choir to go to church. Told you I'd drive you over.
Singing is how I worship. Yes, that's it. So beautiful. I think I'll add it to the list of pieces for my service. Have I shown you that list?
No, we haven't talked about it yet.
Oh, well, that doesn't seem right.
So what do you say, Rosie? You all set? Come on, Rosie. We rehearsed this. It was your idea. Remember, you spread a little holiday cheer.
It's not the holidays.
Oh, it's the holidays somewhere, so let's go, babe.
You've got to accentuate the positive feeling, mandate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You've got to spread joy out to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith. Oh, pandemonium's liable to break upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? I can't.
Hey. So, Mike, I was thinking about what you said to
Mike.
me the other. Oh, sorry.
It's all good, man. Brian, 3 doors down.
Yeah, no, I know. I just, yeah, my bad.
Huh.
Are you allowed to do that in here?
It's the stairs, not the bathroom. It's not real smoke. Anyway, you want one?
No, thanks.
That's good. I didn't have another one anyway. I wasn't messing with you, man. Just old habits die hard. When you got some smokes, you just naturally offer one. I miss that.
Hmm.
The camaraderie, the fellowship with other
You
cigarettes.
know, my dad used to smoke like 3 packs a day.
He gave it up?
He died.
Yeah, that's why I switched to these. How's your day going?
It's going.
I feel you. You're temp, right?
Sort of. I'm temporary, but I'm not from any agency.
What are you doing here, man? You like really know your shit, don't you? Like way beyond what's required.
I'm just it's something to make a few bucks. Stay busy while I'm living with my mom.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's sick.
well, that sucks.
Yeah.
What's your deal?
What?
What she got?
Oh, cancer.
What flavor?
What?
What kind of cancer she got?
Ovarian.
That's a bad one, isn't it?
It ain't good.
How's she handling it?
Okay. I guess considering.
Yeah, but no, I meant like, how's she treating it?
Oh, chemo.
Poison?
I mean, when they found it, it was too far gone for surgery or radiation.
Western medicine, so called. Have you explored the alternatives, like Eastern techniques? Shit that's been working for centuries.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't let the shit job fool you. I'm a Mensa member in good standing.
I've never met a real Mensa member before.
I'm not jacking you around. I'll show you my card if you want. I crushed my SATs. Man, but I just didn't want to go in for all that Ivy Tower bullshit, you know? So I educated myself. I've been all over the world, seen some shit you wouldn't even believe. I can hook you up with a buddy. He's got connections in Cambodia, China, Thailand. They've been treating cancer for thousands of years with nature's pharmacy, homeopathic herbs, other organic shit.
Hey, thanks, but I'm good.
Your life, bro. Well, mom's life.
Look,
Brian.
I don't mean to question your belief system or anything, but chemo works. I mean, it has documented, proven success. It's not anecdotal
How
evidence
do you
from some
define
guy.
success? Frying the shit out of the cancer? Okay. But chemo's like a nuclear bomb. It makes no distinction between friend or foe, cancer cells or healthy ones, like like napalming a village full of women and kids to kill one bad guy. What kind of victory is that?
Beats me.
Exactly. You want the guy's contact info? I don't have it on me, but I can bring it in tomorrow.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks.
No sweat, man. Just let me know if you change your mind.
I'll see you.
Adios.
Well, you're a good kisser. Bet the girls like you plenty.
I don't know about the girls, but the older ladies, they just love me. My mom, I mean, and her bridge club buddies.
Oh. Where's your car?
Are you too drunk to drive?
Oh, takes more than a couple of shots to get me drunk. You?
I slowed down when I heard you tell the kitchen dudes that you were done at midnight.
I thought you were just out of money. Presumptuous fucker.
No. I presumed nothing. I was optimistic.
Oh,
You want to talk about that?
not especially. But we can't go back to my place.
Oh.
I mean, that asshole doesn't live there anymore. But my mom's babysitting. I mean, she's staying over, so I'm not in a hurry. But I gotta get home eventually.
Right. My place is problematic too.
Uh-oh. Where's your ring?
No.
Trying to be slick, huh?
No. It's just I live with my mom.
Oh.
Yeah. I moved back from the city 6 months ago to take care of her.
What kind of car you got?
It's my mom's hatchback. Got a load of stuff in the trunk for Goodwill, so any other suggestions?
Your mom's house got a basement?
Furnished rec room, all 9 yards.
How far is it?
Half an hour on the Pennsylvania side.
So why don't we get in your mom's hatchback,
Okay.
drive to your mom's house, sneak in, and quietly fuck in your mom's basement while your mom snoozes the night away. Huh?
Don't worry, I'm done singing for tonight. Oh, there he is. My Jimmy's going to show you all what a beautiful voice he has.
Thanks, Rosie doll.
Well, I didn't mean rock music.
There's a kind of hush all over the world tonight. All over the world, you can hear the sounds of lovers in love. You know what I mean? Just the two of us and nobody else in sight. There's nobody else, and I'm feeling good, just holding you tight. So listen very carefully, closer now, and you will see what I mean. It isn't a dream. The only sound that you will hear is when you whisper in my ear, I love you forever and ever.
There's a kind of hush all over the world tonight. All over the world, you can hear the sound of lovers in love. You know what I mean? Just the two of us and nobody else in sight. There's nobody else, and I'm feeling good, just holding you
Thought I heard
tight.
something downstairs.
So listen very carefully, closer now, and you will see what I mean. It isn't a dream. The only sound that you will hear is when I whisper in your ear, I love you forever and ever. There's a kind of hush all over the world tonight. All over the world, you can hear the sounds of lovers in love. You know what I mean? Just the two of us and nobody else in sight. There's nobody else, and I'm feeling good, just holding you tight. Just holding you tight.
Just holding you tight. Just holding you tight.
Oh, isn't his wife beautiful? Oh, isn't his wife beautiful? And his children?
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, and look at all those degrees. Isn't that something?
Oh, he's a doctor.
Now don't be jealous.
Hello, Rose. Nice to see you. Beautiful day, isn't it? I guess spring just couldn't wait this year, huh? Glad you're here to join us today, James.
Oh, he worries about me, Doctor.
Oh, he's your son.
How was your vacation?
Oh, tremendous. You know, recharge the old batteries.
And your lovely wife and children?
Ah, we had a blast snorkeling in the reefs off the island.
Snorkeling? How about that, James?
Great. You go on a lot of vacations.
Well, I get away when I can.
Oh, and what about your musical genius? The vacation didn't interfere with her flute playing?
Clarinet.
Oops, chemo brain.
They're both wind instruments.
She practices 3 hours a day. If only you had stuck with your
So,
piano.
how are things, Rose?
We could use more rain, I think. The daffodils and crocuses are looking a little droopy.
I meant, how are you feeling?
Oh, well, I'm an old lady. I get a little tired from time to time.
Nausea?
Oh, those new pills helped. What's it called?
Compazine.
But, it's a little hit and miss.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you don't always take them when you're supposed to, Mom.
Well, that's not true, James.
Oh, well, I check the
take them-
pills when I come home from work every
you
night.
Might try a plastic pill dispenser. It's got the dates written on top of it.
It doesn't work. She forgets what day it is.
Pain, Rose? Discomfort?
About the same. Nothing to write home about.
Anything else you can think of?
That's it.
She has trouble getting around. She can get dizzy when she stands up, so I tell her that whenever she starts to get up from the couch or her bed, to just sit there and wait a minute before she stands all the way up. And if I'm not there, I don't want her to pick a hip, And then when she does get all the way up and starts moving, she can't go more than 10 feet without stopping to catch her breath.
You're exaggerating, dear.
I'm not really, Mom.
And it's normal for older people to have a little bit of
No,
dizziness.
it's not, Mom. What do you think, Doc? Is it the medication or is this...
The dizziness and the fatigue, maybe. I suspect it's the disease mostly, or the chemo.
Right. So where are we at with this trial, Doc? I mean, it's been taking a lot more out of her than she lets on.
Dr. Corday wouldn't have me on this chemo unless he thought it had a chance of a cure.
See, that's the thing, though, Mom, is I'm pretty sure he never actually said anything about a cure, Doc.
Oh, I just mixed up the words. I meant, adding some more time.
But you see what I mean, right? I'm not sure she understands where we're going and why. And honestly, I'm not sure I understand.
Well, we started your mother's latest regimen in November. Our expectations were modest, given the failure of the Doxil and the Taxil before that, but we wanted to give the experimental drug a fair hearing, so to speak. But given blood work, I don't think the numbers warrant going any further with this cycle.
What's my CA 125?
As of the 17th, let's see, 1,623.
You see, James? It's working. The numbers went down.
Tell me you're joking, Mom, please.
Your mother's been very courageous about trying new cycles.
Courageous? She has no idea what she's doing.
Now, James, you don't always know.
Rose, your son does have a point.
Then I guess we'll just have to try something else.
There is nothing else, Mom. That is what he is trying to tell you.
Taxol. You said something about Taxol.
You already did the Taxol.
I don't think so.
Yes, you did. He just said that you did.
Well, we'll agree to disagree.
Well, you're both right, really. Now, there is a new trial out of Columbia Pres.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't say I'd recommend it, but it's my job to let your mother know all the options.
Okay, then what would you recommend? Because as it should be apparent to you by now, my mother does whatever you tell her.
Well, what do you think, Rose? Now, don't worry about my opinion or anyone else's. Just tell us what you're thinking and feeling.
I can't say I enjoy getting the treatments every month. Oh, the ladies over at the center are very nice, but I don't feel very peppy for the next week or so. But if there's a chance of getting a few more years, then
Mom,
I would
Doc,
try.
I can't.
Rose, let me try to clear this up for you. The best case scenario for this new trial, and remember, it's experimental, even if it were to have a positive effect, and we're talking in the 5 to 10% range, the very best outcome would be a few more months. The amount of metastasis, the spread of the disease indicated by your blood work, that means that any benefit would be transitory. And the trial itself, this drug is very aggressive, would deplete your immune system enough to make you pretty easy pickings for any stray virus that happened to be wandering through the neighborhood. And of course, there are always side effects. And Rose, as we've discussed before many times, quality of life is just as important as quantity.
I see. So, you want me to try the Taxol again?
No, Rose, I don't recommend another round of chemo. Not at this point. I think you deserve a rest. Why don't you let your son pamper you a little? I'm sure he'll take care of anything you need.
Oh, He's my pride and joy. Well, he brings me whatever I need, even if I don't ask for it.
You're a lucky lady. Do you have any questions?
No. No, I don't think so. James? Well, I guess we'll see you next month.
I tell you what, let's make it 2. Not that I don't like seeing you, Rose.
Oh, you're teasing me.
But I'll count on James to keep an eye on you till then. Now give me a call anytime. Bye-bye now.
And you say he doesn't like you.
Straightens up, takes the snap. Here comes the rush. He's hit, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Robinson.
Oh, your mom sure can talk.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And you had my wife. Forget about it.
Blue streak, huh?
Yeah, purple more like. Hey, her color's really good.
Well, it's makeup.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole production for visitors. You know, the makeup, the chatter, sticky buns and coffee, the whole 9 yards. After you leave, she'll be in bed for a week.
Her hair's growing back.
She stopped the chemo.
Really? Jim, look, I know this is rough. I can't imagine. My folks are both okay, knock on wood, and I know this is rough, right? But can you be a little more discriminating about what you put out to the family? I mean, look, we all know your mom is sick and she may even die from this someday. We all know that. And everybody wants updates, but we've got our own problems too, Jim. Kids, work, personal stuff, even our own health. Carla's like type 2 diabetic now, so just be a little more careful about when you put out a red alert. That's all I'm asking.
I didn't put out any alert.
Well, Mike told Carla your mom was dying, and it was time to come and see her.
I didn't tell him to do that.
And she was too upset to drive herself, so I had to. 3 hours here, 3 hours back. Leave the kids with my sister?
Well, why didn't you just bring them with you?
We thought your mom was on her last legs. We didn't think that was something the kids needed to see.
Why not?
Look, I'm not trying to be a dick, Jim.
Well, look, let's get going. She seems pretty pooped. She said to say goodbye, Randy.
Thank you for dropping by, Carla. It really means a lot to my mom.
Oh, it was our pleasure, Jimmy. It was great to see her. Really great. Oh, all those stories about when we were kids. Oh, Aunt Rosie Blossom.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to take a leak before we get going.
It's the second door on your right. First one's the broom closet.
Thanks.
You look terrific, Jimmy. Almost as good as Aunt Rosie.
I was telling Randy she puts on a whole production for visitors.
Oh, I'm sure. What was he whining about driving up? Oh, don't you listen. It was no trouble at all. He's just sore because he's missing the Ravens game. I don't know what the big deal is, though. He's TiVoing it so we can watch the whole thing when we get home anyway, minus the commercials. He kept the radio off the whole way up just to be 100% sure he didn't miss anything.
I get
Jesus.
it. I get it. I was watching the Eagles on my phone.
You ready to hit the road?
Oh, I am so glad you were here, Jim. I mean, now you stay in touch with us and let us know if we can do anything. All right? Anything at all. Okay? Bye-bye, sweetie.
Oh, hey, Randy.
Yeah.
Sorry about the game.
What game?
Yeah, the Ravens. They nearly pulled off that comeback, right? It's too bad. Why ain't you dying like you ought to do? Looking just like you might pull through. Folks will think I'm whooping up a boo-hoo-hoo. Oh, why ain't you dying like you ought to do? Can't see a kvetching and a Gretchen and a retching since 4:30. Why you're a dancing and romancing and a prancing like the girl next door. Why ain't you groaning like you always do? Sounds like you're heading for your Waterloo. Folks who come to visit think I got me no clue. Why ain't you groaning like you always do? Why don't you tell them that you're feeling blue? So folks don't think I'm relying on you. Act just a little like you got the damn flu. Why won't you tell them that you're feeling blue? Can't see no wheezing and diseasing and a squeezing when they come to call. Folks think I'm lying and a teasing. I don't tell the truth at all. Oh, why ain't you dying like you ought to be? Is you trying to make a fool of me? Make a little croaking that you surely can't see. Oh, why ain't you dying like you ought to be? Oh, shucks.
Oh,
Oh, what?
what is this?
We're at Twin Oaks. You remember everyone's been sending flowers and get well cards?
What's that?
It's a Bible. Mike and Sue were here. They didn't want to wake you, but they wrote you something.
Read it to me.
Dearest Mother Rose, this good book will give you strength and solace. It will comfort your soul when it wanders lonely in the desert. It will feed your soul when it hungers for wisdom. It will cleanse your soul when it needs cleansing. Peace, Sue and Mike. Hey, Mike, can we talk for a second first? Just for a second. Sue wanted to ask if you would like to read through that Bible with her and Mike. Just they'd be happy to come back over when you're awake.
Well, maybe when I get back home.
Okay. But supposing it's more than a few more days, you think you might want to talk with Sue about it?
No. Thank you.
Well, would you like me to read from it for you? Mom, I can have a minister come in to talk to you. He said he'd be happy to.
Singing is how I worship. You know that.
Right. But just because you can't sing right now, then that doesn't mean you can't.
But you don't even believe in God.
Maybe not, but you do. I want what's best for you, Mom.
When I was a little girl, God took my father away. Then he took my mother away. When I was a mother, he took my husband away. God gave me this cancer. God doesn't listen to me. So I'm not listening to him.
Oh, hey, Dolores, thank you for helping out with everything.
No, it's nothing. The bridge girls all pitched in.
Yeah, can I get all their names and addresses just so I can send them thank yous?
Oh, surely you can. Oh, wait, did I hear a cat in the basement?
Yeah. Um, I'm keeping her down there until this whole shindig is over. It's a long story.
How long will you be staying?
So we sell the house probably, so not too long, I think. It's supposed to be a seller's market. Um, so what'd you think?
About
The eulogy? I, I guess I should have had someone proof it, someone wiser than me.
Oh, it was your eulogy. She was your mother.
I know. I saw some pissed off looking people out there. I really didn't mean to offend anybody. I mean, I don't think I meant to
I
offend.
thought it was lovely for those who have ears to hear. You're still planning to move back to the city?
No. I think it's time to try a different city now. Actually, different coast.
Well, if you move, I hope you take that piano.
Oh, I don't. I don't even play. I was thinking maybe you could have it.
Oh, no, it should stay in your family. What about your brother?
Oh, he can't carry a tune to save his life. Did you hear him trying to sing the hymns today? I thought Mom was gonna reach up and close the lid.
He has children.
Yes, and Sue has already dropped a hint or 10 along those lines, but she wants it like a piece of fancy furniture, and it should go somewhere where someone will, enjoy it.
You know, when I was a little girl, I didn't like gardening,
Ooh, you have an incredible garden.
but I didn't give a tinker's cuss about it until my father died. And then I don't know how it happened or why, but call it his spirit or whatever you like, but all those funny names I never paid attention to, hydrangeas, azaleas, forsythias, they all came back to me. I sat down with a pencil and paper and started planning. That was 30 years ago. Bill's gone now, and the kids live all over creation. But I am surrounded by living things.
So if I keep Mom's piano, you're saying I will turn into Elton John.
Well, I don't know about that, but do yourself a favor and live with that lovely instrument until a while before you sell it off.
Hey, Jim. Oh, hi, Mrs. Brennan. Looks like my kids were in here too.
Oh, that's quite a crew you have there.
More like a gang.
I'll be here until you close up. I know someone who teaches older students.
Students for what?
It's an inside joke. So how's Sue?
At first, I didn't even know what she was mad about. I loved your speech. I thought it was funny as hell.
I mean, you got to know your audience, I guess.
I stuck up for you. I was like, wow, why can't he say that? He's just trying to put everything in context. You know what? Fuck her. Fuck them all. You'll always be my brother.
How much do you have to drink?
A little bit much, maybe. Smoked a couple butts too, so fuck you, pal. Oh, say, man, what do you think about the fucking piano? I'll trade you. You can have a car.
Let me think about it.
Think about it. If you're really serious about moving out west, you'll need a car, and the car is worth a hell of a lot more than the piano. I think so. Anyway, how are you gonna haul that fucker all the way out to California?
Listen, I said I'd think about it.
Cool. Now at least I can tell Sue I asked. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. You can push the thing off a cliff for all I care. You give any thought to sticking around here? I'd be okay with you keeping the house.
Yeah, what would your wife say about that?
Like I said, fuck her.
No. I couldn't afford the property taxes.
Well, take your time. We could watch out. We can hang out. We watch some football.
Yeah, your place or here?
All right. Why, I could meet you halfway at the bar.
No, thanks.
Okay. Love you, brother.
Oh, sorry. That's it.